welcome to my 800 subscribers. Who would have thought it? 800. I'll have to get across these fallen logs quickly while I'm talking to you. Last time I was here it was sunny and there were snakes everywhere, so even though today is absolutely dreadful, yeah, welcome to sunny Victoria. Can't really complain. We've had 2 weeks of absolute glorious weather here, and then today 50 odd mils forecast. It's actually kind of easing off a bit, but we've had 20 mils already. But yeah, I'm just going to grab one of my SD cards, which is about an hour's walk into the bush. So as I've always said, there's no such thing as bad weather, it's just a bad choice of clothing. So I'm going to pick up this SD card. But what I want to show you in this video is down in Gippsland. Yeah, some of you might know I had a sighting a few years ago of two baby joeys, which were sleeping under underneath black boys. That isn't the scientific name, but I'm just going to use that at the moment. And as I put my foot down, they both ran in opposite directions. Right, the best thing I could probably describe these things as wombat-like with thick, medium-length tails. Yeah, I've got no idea what those animals were, but I can't find them referenced anywhere. Wombat creatures. They hid from me when I chased them, and they subsequently started whimpering at each other like dogs. These were chocolate brown wombat-like creatures, so they weren't dogs. They had thick marsupial tails. So anyhow, I'm kind of digressing from the purpose of this video, which is from a trail camera, yeah, which I've had in the area where I've had thylacines on my drone. I've had unusual animals up a tree, large animals. So this comes from this area, right? Pretty good camera location. I've had about 8,000 good images from this camera, right? What I'm going to show you is 5 images from there, and then I'll stick on all the other images, okay, which is pretty boring, but that's pretty much standard for ambiguous worlds. So what I want to know is, from the 5 images, there's 3 pretty good ones before the animal kind of disappears. And what I want to know is, this animal looks like a wombat. Yeah, it's pretty long for a wombat, and it's pretty big. Right, so if it is a wombat, it's a giant wombat, okay? But wombats can get pretty damn big. Okay, they can get pretty damn big. Yeah, by some of the holes that I see around there, they're quite sizable creatures when they get to an old age. So the question is, does this wombat-like creature have a tail? Okay, and some people say to me, oh, Christian, you just see stuff. You see stuff. Well, I get out on days like today and I wonder and I look. Yeah, you get to see beautiful little places like this, which I'm going to have to jump over there in a minute. Yeah, beautiful places like this, and sometimes, not all the time, you see animals, all sorts of animals. Yeah, the kookaburras are laughing at me, but this is an hour from Melbourne. 1 hour and 6 million people. Anything could hide up here. Yeah, it's got everything we need. Right, let's have a jump over here. You can see me fall now. Not as young as I used to be. Here we go. Look at that. I'm gonna have to get some. Need a whiskey. Oh, here we go. No, it's gonna step here. Probably could jump. Third time lucky. Got it. Whew. There we are. So please have a look at these images. Be nice. Yeah, we're only trying to figure out what it is, nothing more. No one needs to get angry with anybody, but I have sent it to a few friends who say, Christian, there's a tail on that thing. Yeah, they don't know what the animal is. I don't either, but I'm glad it's raining, because last time I was here this was tiger snake heaven. Little birdie down there. Hello. It's not a kookaburra. Hello. Okay, enjoy. Are you open to more than one interpretation? Do you have a different perspective? Can there be more than one possible meaning? Welcome to Ambiguous World. Okay, 1 hour later and I'm nearly at the camera, the trail camera. You probably recognise the fallen tree over the creek. Beautiful mountain creek here, full of native blackfish, eels and the introduced trout. Yeah. But this is an hour away from Melbourne by car. 5 or 6 million people on this doorstep, and people say there's no habitat for strange animals like Thylacoleos, quolls and other strange marsupials. But I'm going to give you just a little tour around this little place. Yeah, you've already seen from this camera with dogs, foxes, which are quite happily to walk across this creek here, along this. I'm not going across it today, saying that. It's actually a bit grippier today because of the rain. Have you spotted the camera yet? There it is on that tree. Certainly don't want to fall in there today. Not particularly deep, probably half a metre now. There's the camera. I'll get it in a minute. So in this area here, on this grass down there, I found a whole lot of deer bones. This is why this camera is placed here. Let's show you this habitat around here. All the little hidey holes. I won't bore you too much. Broken trees. We did have a storm last night. You can see the rain, but it was a gale force winds at some points last night. Look at this, for example. Yeah, that's nice bedding in there. Good job, this camera is waterproof. Probably the only good thing about the GoPro 11. I haven't got much good things to say about it, to be quite honest. It's going to the feet. Excuse me. That's the end of it. Still pretty dry underneath there, so you can get across here. Oh. See all the animal trails. Deer, roos, wallabies, foxes, dogs. Just sit and wait. We've got dinner. You have dinner, basically. I don't think you have to move all that much. Manage up here. Big old trees. Here's an example. Oh, no, it's not. Thought it was a hole in there. There's the foam again that I was talking about. I'm going to look at this big old burnt tree, see what we've got. The only thing about this type of weather is the old leeches. Look at this burnout tree. Look at the knobbles on it. The knobbles? Knobs? Burls? Whew. A hole in there? Yes. It's a good little hidey spot. Baby Joey's in there where you go for a hunt. Make sure they're quiet. Ooh. Couple of trees down here. That tree's dead. And it's dead. And he held on to life for a bit. Can't see any foliage on it. Looks like something's been hiding in there. Quite small though. Good spot to hide. Right. I'm gonna try and find my way back down to the camera. Shouldn't be too bad. Easy getting lost in these kind of places. Carawan, you hear it? It's quite open here. Big old dead tree. That's a beautiful spot to rest. Pretty cleared around here. lots of habitat, these old trees, especially even when they're dead. This has been down for a while. When they get to a big age, they start to hollow out in the middle. I don't know if that's the smell of just rotting vegetation, but it's got a whiff in there. Certain whiff about it. Let's look off this grass. Another little hideout. Let's dry that one. Not dry. All the old trees in here are dead. Big ones anyhow. Some mosses. It just shows you 5 minutes of talking to you and I'm a wee bit lost. But because it's raining I can't hardly hear the creek, but I think it's over that way. Shows you how easy it is to get lost. Oh God, it's pretty humid today even though it's raining. One thing I do find as a Brit living here in Australia, even when it's shitty weather, you put on a jumper, t-shirt and a jacket and you get outside and you start walking. Woo! I don't want to take this jumper off. I want to find my way out though. I think it's in this direction. Take my hat off. Still can't hear it. Right, I need to go and get my bearings here. Wait, hear that? That was sawgrass snapping on me. I need to go back out into there. Thing is, whew, not to panic, not to wander too far away. Let's go back, find somewhere I recognise. I want some of these animal tracks out of here. Right, I think I can hear the creek. And it's straight ahead. I had to take my hat off. It's kind of silly, but it's too hot. Yeah, I can definitely hear the creek now. Can you hear it? So, I found myself times of trouble. Mother Nature comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be, let it be. Don't know if those are the right words, but it feels kind of right to kind of wow, look at this thing. How is that still standing? I think it's got very long before it goes. Right. Oh, the creek is here. I mean, you'd be glad to know that my battery is now nearly dead, so you don't have to put up with me any longer. Okay, have a watch of these trail cams footage from down in Gippsland and let me know. So a trail, an animal trail. Oh, jeans probably wasn't the best thing to wear on a day like today. I'm putting my hat back on so I can get some balance. That tree is still alive. Looks like it's got termite termites in it. Wow, the thing's still alive. Pretty cool. Right, find the camera, get the card, go home for a warm bath. See ya.